Do you know that India's new laws give victims of crime more rights than ever before? For many years, India's criminal justice system focused mainly on punishing the offender. But what about the person who suffered the crime? The victim. How often have we heard stories of how victims or their families face harassment, trauma, or even threats while seeking justice? The Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita, 2023, or BNSS, is a landmark step. It puts victims at the center of the legal process, with more protection, participation, and compensation than ever before. Let's understand how BNSS empowers victims of crime. First, the right to be heard. For the first time, victims have the legal right to participate in the justice process. Under Section 10 of the BNSS, they can attend court hearings and be informed of important decisions like bail, acquittal, or appeal. They can submit their own statements during sentencing so the court understands the impact of the crime. This way, victims are no longer ignored. They have a voice in the justice system. Second, compensation to victims. Another significant change is the provision for victim compensation. Under Section 401 of the BNSS, courts can now order the offender to pay compensation. If the accused is unknown or does not have enough money, then the state government will step in to help. This ensures that victims get the financial help they need to recover from the crime, whether it's for medical expenses, lost income, or therapy. And the law makes sure that women, children, and senior citizens get priority when it comes to compensation. Third, fast-track justice. BNSS also wants faster justice for serious crimes like sexual assault, acid attacks, and crimes against children. Under Section 357 of the BNSS, courts have been asked to speed up trials in such cases. This is important because it reduces the trauma for victims and helps them move forward with their lives. Fourth, right to information. BNSS ensures that victims are kept informed about their case. They have the right to know the status of the investigation and track the progress of their case digitally. This means that victims can check updates online and get notified of any important changes, like if the accused gets bail or is released. This helps build trust in the system and makes sure that victims don't have to keep following up on their case. Fifth, witness protection. Many victims are also witnesses in the case, and they now have special protection under the law. Under Section 59 of the BNSS, their identity can be kept secret. They can give their testimony via video call if they're not comfortable coming to court, and the police can provide protection if there's a threat to their safety. These measures ensure that victims' witnesses feel safe and can participate in the trial without fear. Additionally, separate waiting areas in courts will be arranged to avoid any contact with the accused. Special rights for women and children. The BNSS recognizes that women and children need extra care and protection. If a woman is a victim, she can ask for a female officer to record her complaint. And if it's a child victim, the law lays out special procedures to make sure that their rights are protected and their dignity is respected. Their statement can be recorded at home or in a safe place, like a child welfare committee office. No child victim will be put through any kind of pressure or trauma during the investigation or evidence collection process. Psychological and legal support. Victims have the right to free legal aid and medical assistance to help them recover. This includes counseling or trauma support that the state or courts can arrange for them. Ninth, protection from retaliation. To make sure that victims don't face any problems while seeking justice, courts now have the power to issue restraining orders against the accused. This prevents the accused from harassing or threatening the victim, even after the trial. If a victim feels unsafe, the court can transfer the case to another court or even another state. And if anyone tries to harm or threaten a victim, the court can take strict action against them. In conclusion, with the BNSS, India is taking a big step toward a victim-centered justice system. By guaranteeing these rights, the law is ensuring that victims are not just voices in the crowd, but active participants in the pursuit of justice. It's about time we prioritize the dignity and healing of survivors, because justice is not just about punishment, it's about rehabilitation and creating a safer society for everyone. Now you know your rights. Share this video with friends and family so they can protect themselves and others. Together, we can make a difference.